never fake, I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays here, guys, for round one, game one of Brooklyn Nets versus Boston Celtics. The Nets come in at 44-38. Excuse me, guys. And they are, dadgum, doing a little bit of that. Brooklyn Nets come in as the 7th seed, getting ready to face the Boston Celtics, the 2 seed, at 51-31, 28-13 at home. As always, guys, we will go back and forth from this scene to this scene. I will get the game cast up for you guys as soon as the game gets started, and I will pipe in the game audio. Happy Easter to everyone. So looking forward to this series matchup. I've always enjoyed watching the Celtics, always kind of rooted for them as a kid growing up when KG decided to go to Boston. And I've said this on yesterday's stream that if I'm a Boston Celtics fan, I would be worried. No Brandon Williams in on this series for the Celtics, and they draw the Nets, who are playing really good basketball at this time. I think ultimately the Nets take this series in 6 or 7 games. Since March, with both Kyrie and Durant 28.9 points per game, Irving with 30.3. They've been the catalysts that have got the Nets going for sure. Andre Drummond has been a big addition for this Nets team since that trade. I need to look and see what the odds are. I think it's 4. If they get to plus 5.5, I feel really good about the Nets. What's up, Ryan? Who is your winners? So, man, I don't know. I tell you, the way I'm leaning right now, Ryan, I'm leaning towards taking the Nets plus 4.5. I could see the Nets win. I could see the Celtics win this game. But I think it's going to be a close one if the Celtics win. I think I'm leaning towards taking the Nets plus 4.5. Probably will let this one play out a little bit, to be honest. I would love to see the Celtics get on a quick run early and allow that line to get pushed up a little bit more before we get in on it. So they were talking about that, Ryan. First off, Ryan, appreciate you joining the Coach Plays. They were talking about that before the game, and it sounds like they're hoping that Ben Simmons can eventually make it to this series probably around Game 5, Game 6 with minimal reps. So they talking about potentially they would love to have him around Game 5 or Game 6 and play about 15 minutes. We'll see. They said he's going to ramp up his practice. He's been running around shooting without pain. And this week that they are starting to have him do 1-on-1s, 2-on-2s, 3-on-3s. And if they think that he responds well to that, then we could potentially see him in the series. The whole other question outside of that is, does he help the Nets or does he hurt the Nets because they haven't played with him? What's up, Brandon? Appreciate you coming back to the Coach Play. Says pulling for the Nets. Hard to go against KD. Yeah, one of the better ones in the sport. I've always liked KD, but man, I've gotten over him and how arrogant he is, to be honest. I'm of course going to root for the Celtics. They're like my one of the two best favorite teams. Always root for the Celtics and the Grizzlies, mainly because of Kevin Durant growing up. But I'm rooting for the Celtics, but I do think I'm going to take the Nets. I want to take them plus 5.5. Right now they're at 4.5. Yeah, Simmons would be much needed help on defense for sure. Of course, the big injury update for the Celtics is Robert Williams. He's out, and probably I don't think he's in on this series at all. So that's going to be something to keep an eye out. Yeah, Brandon, I'm sure he has, but man, when I hear some of the stuff, like he went off on a fan earlier in the year, and I'm like, dude, he didn't even do nothing. I don't know. It can be pretty annoying. So I think when we come back from commercial break, we will be in this game. I think we're getting ready to tip it off. If I turn down that music just a touch. There we go. Booker said that? I didn't see that. I'm sure more of it goes around. It's just, man. I forget the instance on this with Kevin Durant, but like they didn't even have a fan saying like, "Get your weight up." The fan was something like, "All right, take over here," and he was like, "Shut the F up." I'm like, dude. He was like literally a fan of KD. Who you have in this series? Most watchable series of the first round. Q3 says, I honestly think I'm leaning towards the Nets in 6 or 7. Robert Williams being out, the Nets playing hot. If I'm a diehard Celtics fan, I do not feel good about this series. What was that final score, Brandon? So Daniel Tice, Marcus Smart, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Al Horford for the Celtics. Have to turn that down due to the copyright music. But the big, I feel like out of everything, Andre Drummond has been a huge acquisition for the Nets. 115-91. Yikes. Not good for the Hawks there.
Robert Williams for Boston, Ben Simmons for Brooklyn, them return.
Nets won each of the last 5 games, won 28 of the last 35 for the Celtics. Beantown breakdown in the house. The Nets, Celtics in 6. Happy Easter, Coach. Happy Easter to you, Beantown. Beantown, you not live for this game? I figured you'd be live. Ryan says, go for Nets. And this one is tipped off in favor of the Nets. I'm stuffing my face with food with the family. Hey, that's awesome. There you go. We're doing that tonight. So I was able to be cleared up for a game here. Durant pulls up near the free throw line, and his first shot is short. I'll get the game cast up for you guys now. Tatum will draw the foul. That foul is on Brown. Memphis in a must-win, can't afford to go down 2-0. Problem is Wolves at home. Yeah. No, I mean, could Memphis go down 2-0 and win the series? Yes. But they do not want to go down 2-0. That's going to be a big game, too, on Tuesday night. That we will be live for. Try and wait for that Disney to end. So Jason Tatum will hit 1 of 2 free throws to start it. Kyrie being guarded by Tatum. Gets a screen by Drummond. Right back to Drummond. Kicks out. Eventually makes his way to Curry. And long jump shot. Good for 2. Honestly, Ryan, haven't kept up with a whole lot as far as the defensive player of the year this year. So I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know who he's competing with, to be honest. Curry drives, feeds down low to Drummond, and that's an easy 2. Horford's going to have to have a good night against Drummond. Drummond's been a big key piece for the Nets down the stretch here. 4-3 Brooklyn. Horford for 3, and that is clean.
What?
So Durant turns that one over. Horford will bring it down the court and will get fouled by Seth Curry. Smart has it at the top. We'll get it over to Tatum. Tatum to Brown. Brown pulls up for a long 2. Rattles in and out. And rebound. Brown gets it to Drummond. Irving with a nice spin. Trying to drive. A lot of contact. Ball goes out of bounds. Out on nets. I'm going to have to keep an eye on this spread because if the spread gets to 5.5, 6, I want to be in on that. Tice will get the rebound. Tatum will drive. He lost it. Turned over. And here comes Durant the other way, and Durant will throw it up as he gets fouled. I'm going to say it was on the floor. As always, guys, as you come in, smash the thumbs up. It is free, and it helps supports the stream big time. We got 14 people in the house, 11 thumbs up. Hands it off Drummond to Curry. Curry trying to find KD, being guarded heavily by Tatum. Curry will pull up for 2. Got it off of a good screen play there. Now 6-6. Linda B in the house. What's up, Linda? By the way, Beantown did show up. I forgot to say team member. Appreciate you very much, Beantown Breakdown, for your support. Gets it into Brown near the free throw line. That is where he will take that jumper. No good. Tice with the putback. No good, but will draw the foul on Curry. Curry trying to say that he was held, but they called it on Curry. Chase Bishop in the house. What's up, Chase? Says like and subscribe. Appreciate you very much, Chase. Want to wish everybody a happy Easter. A very powerful morning this morning, guys. Everybody's winners. Layup by Tatum was too strong, no good. And here come the Celtics the other way. Brown driving in. Hands it off Curry. And then we're going to get an offensive foul on Brown. Yeah, I don't want this game to go that slow. I want this game to be up-tempo. Let them play. Marcus Smart. It was on this date. If you checked out my TikTok, this day in sports history, in 2011, April 17th, Ray Allen hit a three-point shot game winner against the Knicks in Game 1, Round 1 back in 2011. Just one of many great shots Ray Allen had. Durant stripped away there, being loose with the ball. Smart will pull up for 3, and got it.
What?
Boston now up 9-6. Yeah, KD very loose with the ball right now. KD driving to the left. Hands it off to Drummond. Drummond lost it momentarily. Picks it back up and will draw the foul. Tice not happy with that call. Drummond will get to the line. Drummond will hit the first one. Drummond will hit them both. Daniel Tice already with 2 fouls in this game here early, as he already checks off in this game. That would not be good for the Celtics. See him getting quick foul trouble. Grant Williams for 3 is short, as he was leaning too much in that shot. Durant going to get a quick screen and lost the ball. We're going to get a foul on Tatum. Kyrie pulls up near the free throw line and off the back rim, no good. Rebound, Grant Williams. Tries to feed it down low to Brown. Couldn't get it. And then Brown will pick up a foul. Celtics fans booing Kyrie every time he touches the ball. Curry to Drummond. Back to KD. KD lost it. That is about the third turnover by KD already in this one. And Grant Williams will get the lay-in. KD again trying to drive. Puts it off the backboard and in. Marcus Smart being guarded by Kyrie. And that one's stripped, but Tatum will save it and will try to finish with a right hand. Couldn't get it to go, but he draws the foul on Drummond. What's up, VFX? Appreciate you joining the stream. That's going to get us to our first stoppage of the game. Boston 11, Brooklyn 10. So KD being very loose with the ball, and Celtics with a aggressive defense, being able to strip him a few times early in this one. So see what this spread is at. I'm sure it's still at 4.5. I just don't know how to bet the 4.5 line right now. I may just roll the dice and take the Nets. I could see the Celtics win this. But I would say it's close. But then, I don't know. I would like to have more points than 4.5. Would like to have more points. Oh, no, you got to get in on it a little bit, Linda. It always helps. It makes it more interesting when I bet just a little bit on games that I stream. I think we're going to take the 4.5. That's it. We're going to take it. We are going to take the Nets plus 4.5. I at least think that they will keep it very close game. Alright, so it looks like we are coming back from a commercial break. Attaboy. So Tatum to the free throw line. Gets the kind roll on the first one. And he hits them both. And Brown is going to be stripped by Tatum. Tatum will alley-oop to Al Horford. And now I wish I waited on my bet. Yeah, Brooklyn struggling right now, just protecting the ball. Kyrie gets a screen and will now pull a jump shot, and he's going to be fouled by Smart. Nope, sorry.
As well as get down in the stance, get active, and then on a 2-on-1, give it up like that. You've got
Hopefully that's not the first time I put in game audio.
I disagree with you. You're right. From a Celtics standpoint, it's forced. But from a Nets standpoint, that's unforced. You gotta. This is playoff basketball. You gotta be careful with the basketball.
For Kyrie, hits the first one.
It's Easter. Can he just not be so disagreeable right to start? Come on.
Meanwhile, again, the Celtics playing so well defensively, but it's only a 4-point lead right now as Irving knocks down the first free throw. Derek White comes into the game. White, another mid-season acquisition who's been just kind of a perfect.
Boston fans are loving the opportunity to boo Kyrie.
He valued in building this roster experience, size,
and Kyrie will hit them both.
So again, Peyton Pritchard's the only one in their rotation that's small at all. You look at the overall size, it's dynamic.
Both teams.
We're going to get a foul on Brooklyn, I believe. That is Durant.
And Grant Williams will head to the free throw line.
So early bonuses.
Williams in his third year again took a nice step, really improved his three-point shooting, a very versatile defender as well. You see the 41%.
And he is short on the first free throw attempt. Only 6 minutes left to go in this first quarter, and both teams in the bonus.
The defending champs getting started, and then the Suns and the Pelicans at 9 p.m. Monday NBA TV, Game 2, Jazz and Mavericks, Utah taking Game 1 on the road.
So 16-12 as Williams hits 1 of 2. Kyrie being guarded by Brown.
Grant Williams trying to deny Durant.
Kyrie will down low to Durant, and that one is stripped away. Couldn't ever get a good hold on it. Grant Williams will finish with the left hand. Roy and Becky Travels. What's up, Roy and Becky? Howdy, howdy. Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope y'all been doing well. Happy Easter.
That is a net negative for Durant and his teammates.
And there's been a lot of whistles early, but there's still good physical.
Gets it to Durant. Durant pushed off the ball there by Grant. Durant will now try to get inside the paint here, and he's stripped. Stripped by Smart. Durant now 4 turnovers on the night. Gets it to Horford and blocked by Durant. Durant saved it. Kyrie to the left will now try to dive in a little bit. A lot of body contact here. And eventually throws it back, and Durant will catch it. Right now, Nets not in rhythm at all by this defensive effort by the Celtics. Hands over. Curry to Kyrie for 3. And that one is short. Gets his own rebound, throws it to Drummond, and that saves it. Brown now to Drummond, and he will finish easy with 2 hands.
Again, with all the turnovers, you think the Celtics would be up 10.
That is facts. Yeah, buddy, happy Easter to you and your family. Absolutely, today's a great day. Brown to Horford for 3, and he nets it.
What?
21-14 in this one. Gets it to Seth. Seth step back for a long 3, and he hits it.
What?
Back-to-back threes. Good answer there by Curry.
And still playing out there with the 2 fouls.
And I like when they get Durant with the less physical Derek White.
Horford, White, and that one's off the mark. Durant looking kind of old out there, a little bit. He's getting bullied around. Durant for 3 is off the mark. Durant's not having a good day so far. Oh, we're going to get a foul on Horford here as Kyrie hit the ground hard.
And we're going to have free throws for Kyrie Irving.
.321 left to play in the first. Like I say, both teams are in the bonus.
To me, this is smart basketball. They got the switch they want. Curry gets Grant Williams on a closeout. I mean, that's just great skill. Hard dribble into two-point land, into the step-back three. And as Mark's mentioned, you know, Curry has been fighting health issues, but if he can give them every night production, their chances to win this series go up dramatically.
He missed 7 games down the stretch with the left ankle problem. It's not going away. They're going to have to manage it. Would help. After Tuesday's
Kyrie, first free throw is good. It's crazy to see Kyrie's free throw stance. He's got a very wide base as he shoots.
And they need his perimeter game. He looks terrific so far here today.
And the first 3 games of this series is so stretched out that it really helps guys like Curry to give themselves the best chance to rest, recover, and rejuvenate.
Yeah, game 2's not till Wednesday. Game 3 not until Saturday when its series shifts to Brooklyn. Irving, a great free throw shooter.
So Irving will hit that one.
That's one of the reasons that the Nets set a franchise record.
So 21-19.
Both over 90%.
As Kyrie now has 4 points, 4 for 4 free throws. He has yet to hit a field goal. That one's going to be stolen by Brown. Kyrie will push it. Gets it to Claxton, and he will lay it up and in.
Great job defensively by Brown. Defending the
Smart will hand it off to Horford as we are back in a tie ball game. Brown somehow gets that one to Horford. Almost was an up and down. Horford to Claxton, or White. White with the left hand in and out, no good. Horford putback is no good, but draws the foul. So a stoppage of play. 21-21, a tie ball game as the Nets went on a little bit of a run there. And that is where we are at right now. So let's go ahead and look at some of the early box scores in this one. Let me do this. So Durant with 2 points. The biggest thing is he has turned it over 3 times, and I feel like that number is generous. I feel like it's at least 4. 2 points, 1 assist. He's 1 for 4. Kyrie Irving, 0 for 2. He's got 4 points as he is 4 for 4 at the free throw line. Seth Curry's got 7 as he is 3 for 3 and 1 for 1 at the three-point line. He's the only thing kind of keeping them up afloat right now. And Drummond. Drummond with 6, 2 for 2. For the Celtics, Tatum with 3, Horford with 8, Smart with 3, and then Williams with 5 off the bench is a good start there for the Celtics and Grant Williams. Appreciate you very much, Linda B. So commercial break is where we are at right now.
Digital mark.
Reminder, guys, happy Easter. Hope everybody is having a great Easter Sunday. What's up, Rid? Salute. Who do you think will be the top 2 scorers of the game? I mean, easy. I would always go with give me Tatum and Kyrie.
Back in the playoffs, he said he had trouble sleeping the past week.
Kyrie with 4 right now, and Tatum with Tatum's got 3. Horford with a quick 9. Seth Curry's got 7. Horford will hit that free throw attempt.
You know, we talked about how different the Nets team was last year. Celtics team, Fournier, Kemba Walker were in the starting lineup. And then Kemba Walker missed some games. And
Horford,
Romeo Langford started
2 for 2 at the free throw line on that trip.
Horford wasn't here. This is a much better, much stronger, much deeper team.
So no Kyrie on the floor now. Dragic, and we're going to get a foul on Grant Williams.
Including last year's 5 games. Nets had the home court advantage in all 3 previous series. Celtics obviously have the home court advantage this time around.
What you don't want to do if you're the Celtics in the penalty, be over-aggressive defensively, rewarding guys like Kevin Durant to get himself going from the free throw line.
And Durant will hit that first free throw attempt. Remember, both these teams are in the bonus, so a lot of free throws here in the first quarter.
Big, strong body of Grant Williams a little bit off of him, or, like you mentioned, you can get fouled.
Durant, second free throw attempt. Hat hit it. Tie ball game again at 23. Besides Tatum and Kyrie, who do you think will be top scorers of the game? You know, I think then you got to look at the bigs. Horford's off to a good start, and Drummond as well, especially if this stuff games keeps going into a heavy bonus situation. I like those two to get to the line frequently, especially Horford. But I think the Nets have to get the ball down low to Drummond. Seth Curry's off to a good start as well, though. Kessler to Dragic. Dragic for 2, and he hits it. And Brooklyn with the lead, 25-23.
And Brooklyn up by 2, despite the fact that they have 7 turnovers in the first quarter. Tatum falls down and lost it out of bounds.
Was that the dirt race? That's unfortunate that it sucked.
7 times in the opening period and still have a lead.
And that's a great defensive effort.
Always liked Bristol. I actually should have tuned into that last night, and I just totally forgot.
He helped, he stripped.
So 25-23, now Brooklyn with the ball again, gets it to Durant. Durant over to Dragic for 3, and Dragic just shy of hitting that one. Truck Series hit. Oh, okay, so maybe the I don't even know what you call the main Cup Series now, but maybe they won't be as bad. Tonight is Cup Drivers on Dirt. I need to tune into that. What channel is that going to be on? Grant Williams will finish with 2 hands, tying this ball game right back up at 25. Dragic will drive and kicks to Mills. No, Wills. Durant driving, pull-up jumper is too strong, no good. Would like to see Mills get involved a little bit here for the Nets. Kicks over White for a corner 3, and that one is clean.
What? I tell you what, going back and getting out
FS1.
is a difference.
Boy, see. FS1, that is not good for NASCAR. 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Durant will pull up, and he is off the mark again. Kevin Durant is not on it right now. Oh, so this will get free throws for the Nets.
So free throws again for Brooklyn. Horford picks up his second. So
didn't finish it, huh, Lindo? Horford with 2, Tice with 2. So, like I say, we've got some people in some early foul trouble in this game, with the way this game is being called here early. And first free throw attempt is no good by Claxton. Tice will check back into the game. Horford will check out.
Both have brought to the table, so Horford will sit down.
In their last regular season meeting, LaMarcus Aldridge got good minutes in that, and he was able to provide them some offense. Now, I wonder if they're going to play 3 centers, stick with the 2. These are challenging.
Claxton will go 1 for 2.
The Nets have.
Aldridge, the veteran, a lot of playoff games. He had a hip injury down the stretch of the end of the regular season. Edwards gets up on Tatum.
Tatum driving, will kick it out to Tyson, will draw the foul, so Tatum will go to the line.
So now Tatum back to the line. This will be the 19th and 20th free throw of the first.
One possession gain, 4-17 is not a good stat there, Brandon. That is for sure. This has just been a very fouled.
But they are fouls. I mean, these are
first
legit.
Quarter.
These aren't ticky-tack. These are fouls, and you've got to maintain your aggression.
And Tatum will miss the first one. That was actually nowhere close.
Continues Saturday on ESPN, 7:30.
Mute that sound just for a moment with the NBA jingle.
Playoff games and so many interesting first-round matchups.
And Tatum will hit.
1 for 2.
I like what Steve Nash just
The
did.
second one.
You never know what will win or lose a ball game, but 1 possession left, inserts.
Oh, big contact there. And who is this going to be on? I think it's going to be on Williams. So Seth Curry will go for the line for 2.
That's a great point, Mark, as Grant Williams picks up his second. Seth Curry, a great free throw shooter there, 9 of 10.
Tatum's been with the Celtics his whole career there, Linda.
And conversely,
And I think he played for Duke in college.
3 of those guys, at least 2 of them, are coming back into the ball game.
He took a shot there. Curry
Yeah, he
averaged
definitely played
15
for
a game
Duke.
during the season.
Seth Curry will knock down the first free throw.
Played 29 games after the trade. And again, when Brooklyn sent James Harden to Philadelphia, all 3 players, first Curry and Drummond has been a nice impact, and they hope Ben Simmons. I mean, it's hard to get equal value for superstars, but they got terrific value.
They did, and you know, obviously that's if Simmons comes
Seth will
back
hit them
and
both.
helps them, but number of draft picks.
So 20 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. 29-28, Celtics with the lead. White is going to hold this ball for what should be the last shot. 8 seconds. White will drive. Walk it back out. Will try to drive and penetrate the paint again. Kicks it out. Brown, what a heck of a pass. Brown in and out on the three-point attempt. White did a great job getting around a body and kicking it out to Brown, but Brown could not finish it. 29-28 in what has been a foul fest of a first quarter. That is how we end it with a Celtics 1-point lead. So very rough, kind of sloppy first quarter. Hey, buddy. Carver family is checked in the house. Team member. What's up, Carver? Happy Easter.
Having not been here together before, so it's going to take us a little bit of time. We got to grow as the game and as the series goes on.
The first game of a series.
Tatum gets it over to White. White for three. Short off the front rim and no good.
Well, you know, I don't know that I'm going to make any huge conclusions from the first quarter, although it's going to be physical.
Gets it over to Kyrie. Kyrie pumps. Hesitates and will drive, and we're going to get a foul on White. It's just going to be one of those games where the fouls are being called right now.
Foul on White. By the way, I think we're feeling each other out in that first quarter. 18 fouls in the first quarter. That's combined the most in any first quarter this entire season in the NBA.
So Kyrie.
I love how
Now to the left, pulls up just inside the three-point line and is off the mark.
tried to force that isolation the first possession. He just touched it.
Tatum loses it, somehow keeps it in.
Missed the shot, but those are good.
Now Tatum for three.
Has 4 assists.
Off the mark, no good.
Tatum miss.
Dragic
Tatum in 10 minutes
spins,
of action. There's only
hands
2
it off to
shots.
Curry.
White guarding Curry. Curry, the leading scorer for Brooklyn in that first quarter.
Curry crosses, three ball is off the mark, no good. Rebound Tatum. Tatum pushes it quick.
Able to catch it, steps back, 3
Richard for three, and off the back rim is good.
What?
Pritchard with a good shot there. Now has given the Celtics a 4-point lead. Dragic with a left-handed floater is good. Good take there and a good shot selection.
Especially with 4 small guys on the floor outside of the initial defending, Claxton defending him. Turn the corner and get to the cup.
Tatum drives and knifes through Claxton and Kyrie for 2 points.
And you shall receive.
And if I'm him, I'm thinking that's my mentality until they make the proper adjustment.
Kyrie for three. Got it.
What?
There's an answer. Now 34-33, back to a 1-point game.
His first field goal has been to the line a bunch, 7 points now.
Tatum gets a screen by Tice. Tatum trying to get inside the paint. He does, but the right hand is too strong. A lot of tip backs, and now a foul on Tatum as Kyrie had it up in the air and Tatum's body is connected. Tatum was just a little bit too strong in that right hand. Did a really good job knifing in, getting inside the paint. Just would not fall for him.
And the same way you adjust to players.
Tatum now with 2 fouls, 11 minutes, 6 points. Brown to Kyrie. Kyrie gets a screen by Claxton. Could have been moving there. Kyrie over to Curry. Curry pulls up for 3 right away. No good. And rebound eventually by the Celtics. White gets it down low to Grant Williams. Immediately guarded by 2, Dragic and Curry. Now to White. White to drive. And with the right hand will lay it up and in. 36-33. Kyrie pulls up for 3. And bang.
What?
Kyrie ties it up again as Kevin Durant will go to the box to check in. Tatum on the right side. This has probably been the longest run we've had of no fouls in this game. Tatum backing down. Hands it off down low to Tice. And Tice eventually will get it up and in.
Just so small, Coach.
Yeah, they're just so tiny out there. I mean, Bruce Brown is 6'3" or 4. Claxton's even undersized.
Kyrie hesitates. Now will pull up for 3. And he's fouled by Tice. He missed it, but he will get 3 free throws.
With himself.
And Tice, I believe, is already 3 fouls in now.
I tell you what I don't like is switching Tice on Kyrie Irving with no help. That's a matchup that Kyrie Irving is going to win.
He gets the hands and the body. Yeah, it's definitely a foul.
Clearly in the landing area. Irving extends the leg a little bit, but Tice was still in that spot. Kyrie Irving, again, he just played 29 games in the regular season.
Kyrie hits his first
He
one.
gets the free throw. Of course, he was part-time for a while. At first, the Nets did not want him playing part-time because he was unvaccinated, and they didn't want him just playing the road games, but then they changed that. Made his season debut.
Shea Flat in the house. Team member. The best OC in all the land.
Playoffs continue Friday.
What's up, Flatlines?
Game 3s on ESPN and ABC.
So Kyrie hits the second one. We're going to mute this for copyright purposes. And we're back.
When he's in uniform and in a game.
Kyrie hits all 3 and is now giving Brooklyn a 1-point game. 1-point lead.
It's remarkable.
People don't know how tough that is to do, Coach.
And I don't think he's even
Tatum gets a screen by Horford to the left. Now try to feed it down low, and Horford does get it and up and in. Almost stolen by Kyrie.
For the Celtics with 12.
40-39. Celtics now with a 1-point lead. Kyrie to the left. Trying to find. Floats it up to Drummond. Drummond does get it. Trying to back up and misses the put up. And eventually, Horford will get it. Horford with a nice spin on Kyrie. Lost it. And now Kyrie has it. And that one's stripped away. But saved. And Drummond will get it up and in. A lot of back and forth, but Nets eventually got it and put it in. That one's no good. And this one is blocking on White.
Meanwhile, Bruce Brown is down the other end, rubbing his right leg, slow to get up. After the
Thank you, Linda.
Down on the Nets front court. Excuse me, the Celtics front court.
That's a charge to me.
I agree.
Yeah, I thought it was a charge.
Bruce Brown is so critical. Minutes.
I thought it would have been called a charge, but they called it a block on Tatum or on White.
No, he's playing nearly 40 minutes a game.
So Kyrie now down low to Kevin Durant, who's now checked back in. Durant pulls up near the free throw line. In and out, no good. Was being guarded by Horford. Yeah, Durant off to a bad start. 1 for 7, 4 points.
They're keeping big bodies on Jason Tatum. This time is Andre Drummond defending him.
Tatum and Brown. Tatum thought about the 3. Throws it all the way over to White. Gets it to Smart, and Smart will get blocked by Drummond. Justin Brown in the house. What's up, Justin? Long time no see on the Coach Plays. Special appearance. Spotlight Raiders Talk says, what's good, Coach? What's up, Spotlight? Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope you've been doing well. Happy Easter, Spotlight. Happy Easter, Justin. Justin M. Effing Brown, ladies and gentlemen, Shea Flat says. What a moment. What a moment in Coach Plays history. Come on now. Hey, Justin, it has got to be close to a year since you have checked in. Coach Howland in the house. Hall of Fame member.
We're not worthy. The show goes on.
We're not worthy. Hallen comes in and says the GOAT Justin M.F. Brown. Yeah, it's been a good 12 months at the least, Justin, since we've seen you pop in the chat. Glorious. You like the Hall of Fame alert there, Linda? Got to go big for the Hall of Fame. Happy Easter, brother. This layout is sick. I appreciate that very much. Spotlight, constantly working on it and just trying to always be creative. So we're sitting here in a commercial break. Boston 40, Brooklyn 41. 6:41 left to play here in the first half as it was a very foul fest first quarter. Second quarter has been a little bit better. Durant still with 4 points, 1 for 7. Kyrie is 2 for 5 with 13. Horford with 12 points for the Celtics. Kind of lead the way there. Tatum with 6.
Teaming Kevin Durant. How are they defending him? Active hands, situation high screen.
The AJ Show has just checked in the house. What's up, buddy? What's up, AJ Show? Doing good, doing good. This is has been kind of a slow start with just a lot of fouls, but it's been a good game, good entertaining game, and I think it's going to get better. Happy Easter to you, AJ. Trying not to get copyrighted by the stadium music that is blasting right now, and here we go. That one's going to be stolen. Drummond will now push it down the court. And that one's tipped up and broken away by Jaylen Brown. And here comes Celtics the other way now. Tatum dishes to Horford. And he will finish strong with the two hands. 42-41.
He could have had a couple more. Quality passing. And like
Down low to Drummond.
You want to combine the quality
Drummond being
passing,
patient. Hands. Fakes the handoff. Now we'll hand it off to Seth. Seth thought about the three. Will drive. Kicks over Brown for a wide open three. And that is off the back rim and in. What? Yeah, you know, nice little touch, AJ. I was starting to set up the stream last night. Got them all set up. I was like, let's add some Easter eggs. So I've got Easter eggs there. Got some Easter eggs here. Then had some Easter eggs on this starting screen.
The fouls just keep on coming here in the first half.
So, yeah.
Marcus Smart knows when he
Not too
gets
many
in,
times you get to add kind of like a holiday twist to it, so why not?
And to me, that's the right call. He sold it.
I hate when you use that word. I just hate it.
What, call?
Sold.
Brown trying to knife through, spin, and fade away. Gets the roll in, and now back to a tie ball game.
By Jaylen Brown right there.
Dreamlike.
Flush your mouth out.
Yeah, there's a lot of foul trouble, but yeah, definitely with Tice. Tice is in it.
Drummond hands off to Durant.
I think Horford is kind of in some foul trouble. Jump shot. Durant will get it and draw the foul. So a three-point opportunity for Kevin Durant.
There's the difference with guarding Kevin Durant. That's a 7-footer coming off that curl. You look to contest. He doesn't even see you.
The foul might have been on Smart.
You know what I like
Yeah, I
about
believe
that,
it was on Smart.
Was the action that preceded the pick and roll to alleviate some of that body up pressure that you're facing.
Durant first free throw, and he got it. So 46-40 or 47-44 now. Brooklyn with the three-point lead, probably the largest of the night for them. Kevin Durant now with 5. Brown knifes through, draws the foul, did not make the shot as it was too strong, but he does get to the free throw line.
Well, he comes down. They made an initial cut. Now he's coming off a screen into a hand bag and just gets a little separation from Marcus Smart and gets to his spot and knocks it in.
That's a tough action to defend because you overreacted Durant.
Brown first free throw attempt is short off the front rim, no good.
Here's what I'm talking about. If you sell out on Kevin Durant, look at Drummond. He slips the screen after he hands off. He's diving to the cup. So either you help, but you got to get other guys in the picture making multiple efforts defensively.
Yeah, that's the thing. Durant has, as Brown misses that shot, Durant has had a really bad first half. Kyrie just now starting to wake up, and Brooklyn with the 3-point lead. You cannot feel good if you're a Celtics fan right now. You just can't. Durant gets it to Curry. Curry, step back. 3 ball. No good. Rebound White, and then a foul by Drummond. And that is 4. Drummond's going to have to be done for the half. Actually surprised that he was in with 3 fouls to begin with. He's going to have to be done for a while.
He's got to get back. In that situation, just get back.
White sold that one very well, but there was contact.
Got caught with that lower hand, uppercutting White a little bit.
Returns, Dragic returns, Patty Mills returns.
You get a problem when Mike says it?
What's that?
He said White sold that contact.
Yeah, that what sold.
Tatum
Means flop.
being guarded by Dragic and Durant. Tatum rolling right, knifing through the paint, off the right hand. Off the glass is good. 47-46.
And I love the 7 assists. He certainly has set the tone offensively, but they're not going to win with the
To
other
KD.
guys scoring the rock. He's got to be aggressive.
Gets a screen by Claxton. Back to Claxton. And we're going to get an offensive foul on Claxton. Smart will pick up the charge.
Always in the right place at the right time.
He took a shot there, too.
That's a tough call, too.
That is a very tough call. I mean, Claxton off the catch, and he was already hitting Smart.
That's a close bang.
I disagree with the call. I felt like it should have been a blocking.
Marcus Smart drives.
Marcus Smart, no good on that one. Rebound Claxton. Durant spins. He lost it, and Brown will have it. Durant, that's about his 4th or 5th turnover on the night. Tatum into the paint, kicks out to Brown. Brown to Horford. To White, to Smart, right back down low to Tatum. Tatum, spin around, fade away. Got it over KD, and the Celtics back with the lead.
10.7 assists for Jason Tatum. Celtics back up by 1.
Dragic drives and pulls up at the free throw line. It's good.
He's got 6 points.
Now 49-48.
A lot of playoff experience for him. Twice he went to a conference final, once with Phoenix, once with Miami.
He's a very good competitor.
Tatum for 3. Puts it in.
Tatum for 3, and it's good.
What?
Durant with a tough drive. A lot of contact there, no call. Celtics the other way. Brown gets it. Nets may have to slow this thing down now. 53-49, a little bit of a run here. Dragic falls down. Nash was signaling for timeout, and they did give it.
Crowd on its feet here at the TD Garden. Boston back up by 4.
Robert Kraft in attendance. So the Nets do get the timeout. With the Celtics going on a little bit of a run there, putting some pressure on the Nets as we get a stoppage of play. With that going on, guys, want to give a big shout out to the Coach Plays members. Coach Allen and Bodo winner for being Hall of Fame members. Will Sports World. Carver Family, Beantown Breakdown, James Peach, Asia Roberson, Steel Inya, Big Skip Fishing, Tony Menza, Bruin, Troxel, Sports Streams, Gridiron Blitz, Shade Flat, Ron Ripple, Cadillacs Are Us, YT, James the Gamer, Shelly Hall, and JT. Big shout out to both of them, to all of them, for being members of the Coach Plays. Thank you for your support and giving back. Guys, we got 19 thumbs up. If you have yet to hit the thumbs up, please do so now. Let's try to get to 25 before the end of the first half. Do you think I will... are you talking about KD? I'm sure you meant KD. Top 10 all time. Wow. I think my first initial reaction to that, Brandon, is no. And I may be off, but my first initial reaction is no. But I mean, I would have to look at the list of names that are going around that. But yeah, I would say no right away. What do you think, Brandon? Appreciate everybody being in the chat. This game is now back going. KD over to Mills. Mills has been really a non-factor in this game. Durant pulls up, no good.
2 for 10. He's got 7 points, 4 turnovers, yet Brooklyn only down by 4. And that's scrapping and getting to the free throw line.
2:30 left to play in the first half. Tatum. Little crossover, will now drive, lays it up and in off the right hand on Claxton.
Here in the second quarter. Did all the distributing in the first, and Mark, as you said, got aggressive looking for a shot here.
Durant to Mills. Mills over to Dragic. Dragic floats it inside to Claxton and he can't get it in. Dragic will get it back though and will drain the mid-range jumper.
Mark, you were talking about Tatum getting more involved. I think the same thing for Kyrie Irving. He's going multiple possessions where the ball's not in his hand, and he's too gifted. Puts too much pressure on the defense.
And we're going to get a blocking foul there on Mills.
Blocking foul on Mills. That was close to being a charge. They're in the penalty.
But here's what I was talking about. You get the matchup you like. Okay, everybody out of my way and allow me to dance. Handles the basketball, has it on a string, gets an angle, takes advantage, and then admire your work. So important to take a moment to admire your work. You ever do that?
Brown will hit the first free throw.
So what you're saying is focus on yourself. That's what it's important to focus on yourself.
No, appreciate your work.
Hits them both.
When he gets to his right hand, he is hard to deal with.
Celtics back up by 6. Minute and a half left.
Dragic down low to Claxton. Man, can't even speak right there. Claxton was wide open for an easy two-handed dunk. Celtics just lost him down in the paint. Brown hesitates, kicks for a corner. White will now drive baseline, kicks it to Smart for a corner 3, and it's off the mark. No good. Really good look there. Rebound Dragic, who will drive all the way in on the paint. Gets it to go off the backboard and draws the foul. I see you, Dragic. Like the effort there. Brendan says, I think KD can make it. Hell, Carmelo Anthony top 10 in scoring. He can do it. If he does, he would be like 9 or 10. Yeah, Carmelo is 10th in scoring, but do you put Carmelo in the top 10? I mean, there's definitely a lot more that goes into it with just scoring. That's for sure. I would have to see what's all the candidates out there.
Back on February 22nd.
57-56, now back to a 1-point game. Tatum to the right. Pulls up for 3. Off the mark, no good. Went down to the ground, no call. Irving on the right side will now try to knife through and puts it off the backboard and in. Over Horford. And the Nets, just like that, have the lead right back. Smart inside the paint. That's blocked by Claxton, but Smart puts it right back up and in. Kyrie over to the corner. What a pass to Mills, and he drains it for a corner 3. What a pass by Kyrie Irving.
The only place he can put it without it being stolen.
And with all talk about the great Celtic defense, and they had some smothering stretches, the Nets are shooting 54%.
15 seconds left in the first half. Smart fakes left, now goes right, kicks to the corner, now back to Brown for 3. Well short, but Smart is right there to pick it up and put it right back in. Mills will pick it up at half court. Tries to feed it down to Durant, and that one is taken away. Smart half court shot is no good. And we end the first half with a tie ball game, 61-61. Should be in for a really good second half here, guys. Make sure you hang with us. Hang out in the chat. I'll see you for the second half. Share this thing out. Get your buddies in here because this game is going to go down to the wire, and we need the chat popping. Appreciate each and every single one of you being here. I will see you back for the second half. Alright guys, I'm back. Ready for this second half. Let me know right now in the comment section below where you guys are watching from. Rid has subscribed. Thanks. A big shout out to you, Rid. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the fam. Shake it, bake. I say Rid because I do not know how to pronounce your name. Rid Delouche. I'll just call you Rid. Hope that's okay. Thank you very much for subscribing to the Coach Plays. Welcome to the team. I am surprised with how great this game is. How low we are on numbers. I mean, that's shocking. But I shouldn't be too surprised. It is Easter Sunday, so I get that, and that's more important. So, I want to wish everybody a happy Easter. All right, so we're getting ready to start this second half now. And we are back to the second half. Celtics drives to the right. Brown puts it down low to Tice, kicks over to Horford, and Horford backing down Seth Curry. That is the matchup you want. Gets the kind rolling in. I'm going to make sure that I am up to date. Brown to the right now. Hands it off KD, who has had a very tough first half. Gets it off the backboard and no good. And we're going to draw a foul on Kyrie. Two likes away from 25 guys. Smash those thumbs up. It helps us out.
And winning the battle on his terms. Averaged just 10 points a game during the regular season. Never been a huge scorer. For the most part,
Brown, that one is blocked momentarily. Back to the Celtics. Brown for three. Short, no good. Man, whale short on a wide open three. Valhalla Sports Talk coming in here with 25th like. Booyah! That's what I want to see. Appreciate you very much, Valhalla. Now back to a tie ball game. Over to Tice, back to Horford, back to Tatum. Tatum gets a screen by Horford. Steps back. Long two is good. Stroked it. Long mid-range jumper. 65-63. I think we're going to see a back and forth game from here on out. Back to Kyrie. Kyrie lost it momentarily. Now we'll pull the three, and that one's off the mark. Was guarded by Smart. Tatum now pulls up for three, guarded by Drummond, and no good. But Tice with the rebound, and will draw the foul. You can tell Drummond really tried to take a big point of emphasis to go straight up because Drummond has 4, so you got to watch out for that. Happy Easter to you and yours, Coach. Thinking of Mama Carvo today. Yeah.
Remember that this is Boston's first game since the end of the regular season. The Nets shot 54%.
Almost got emotional there, Valhalla. I appreciate you, man.
If the Nets just knock down shots,
I've been thinking about it a lot lately. Happy Easter to you and your family. Today is a great day. We all win today. So it's a great day. Thank you very much, Valhalla.
You guys have watched the job he's done this year. What's impressed you most about his first?
Tice will make that free throw and gets it to 67 to 63. And that one's stolen by Smart, and he will finish strong with the one-handed left-hand dunk.
Everybody left Kyrie Irving alone to inbound it. Irving tried to throw it in, stolen.
Gets a screen by Brown.
Excusable play by the Nets.
Irving wants a little bit of space. Horford guarding. Step back. Jumper is off the mark. No good. 69-63. A chance for the Celtics to put a little bit of a run here. Smart to Tatum. Tatum will drive. Kicks out Smart. Makes the extra pass to Brown. And he will draw the foul on Seth Curry.
Inexplicably, everybody just leaves. The 5-second count's on.
Wow, everybody did leave. They left Kyrie Irving all alone.
Beautiful left-hand dunk.
But Coach, what's the thing that stands out to you when you think about the job that Udoka has done?
Well, I was fortunate
Brown
to work with him
hands it off. Now right back to Brown. Gets a screen by Horford. Kick out. 3 ball is off the mark. No good, but a rebound. Horford now gets it to Brown. Kicks out Smart for 3. And that one is good. And timeout Nets. A run for the Celtics here. Have the Celtics, I believe, with the largest lead of the night at 9. A little bit of sloppy play out of the gate for the Nets. Has the Celtics up in this one. Thoughts on the USFL so far, dude? I've watched like 5 minutes. I've probably watched 25 minutes, so not a whole lot. Maybe a little bit of highlights. It is what it is. I mean, I love watching football. I watched a little bit last night and enjoyed it, but I would almost say the only chance a secondary league would ever have is to play it in the summer. And I get that it'll be hot and stuff, but like, they're competing with the NBA playoffs. There's no competition there. Level of play, I don't think the level of play is probably all that good. I haven't watched enough. But, I mean, they're all going to be even. It would take a process. I mean, I watch football because if it's on, I'm going to watch it. But haven't watched too much. About 25, 30 minutes. NBA playoffs are on, and if I'm just chilling, I've got the game on there. Justin Brown still in the house says Paxton Lynch's first throw was an interception. I didn't know Paxton Lynch was in it. Paxton Lynch was a big name kind of coming out of college, I believe, out of the University of Memphis, but did not pan out. So, I mean, from what I've watched, it wasn't too bad. I got hyped for the XFL, but just not feeling this so far. Yeah, I was hyped for the XFL too, and the XFL kind of got screwed with COVID. XFL is going to come back, but now I feel like it's kind of lost some of its luster. Yeah, I've never really got hyped for the USFL. I hope it pans out, but playing during the NBA playoffs is probably never a good deal. I almost feel like the end of May is when they should have a league for football. Because in the summer, unless you're a baseball fan, you don't really got a whole lot to look for. So a summer league wouldn't be bad. Notice they copied the XFL extra points and kickoff, so that gives me hope that that goes to the NFL. I could see the kickoff potentially making it to the NFL one day. Extra points, are you talking about, what's the extra points? Is it, I know they have, you can get 1 at the 15, 2 at the 5 or something like that, and then a 3-point. Is that what you're talking about? I don't see the NFL ever going to 3. I love the PI not being a spot foul beyond 15 yards. Yeah, I think that kind of needs to come. They can go for 1, 2, or 3. Yeah, I don't think the NFL would ever put 3. Now, it is interesting, the 3. The reason what makes it interesting is now a 2-possession game can be 18 points. That is interesting. And that can keep games more close as Durant hits that shot. That would be the only way the NFL would ever consider it. What's up, BKL? Hey, Coach, what a great game for the playoffs between Celtics and the Nets. When I watched that game, Nets had foul trouble between Drummond, Steph, and Kyrie. That's why I got Celtics. Yeah, Celtics had a couple foul troubles as well. Jaylen Brown with a tough take there. What's up, Tyler? Appreciate you joining the stream. 74-65. KD will now drive. And that is blocked by Brown.
Durant upset, he thought he got hit.
That's just great recovery by Brown.
Yeah, that's all ball. Durant gets that shot over Tatum. 74-67 now. Feed to Tatum. Tatum goes right to left. Being guarded by KD. Feed down low to Tice. And the jumper is off the mark. No good. But a rebound Celtics after Drummond tipped it out. Smart will hit that 3. Celtics going on a little bit of a run here. Nets going to have to find a way to answer. 10-point game. Kyrie pulls up for 3. In and out. No good. And no one down there to rebound. Not good effort there by the Nets. Horford against Drummond. No good. Rebound himself. Blocked by Drummond again, and Kyrie has it. Kyrie to Curry. Kyrie hesitates. Will get in the lane and will float it up and in.
But those are the plays that you're well aware of. You can't give up possessions. Reckless on the offensive end.
77-69.
A 2-point basket to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, and you have to, if you're the Nets, you're going to have to play.
Smart. Corner 3 is good. They have left Smart open a couple times, and he has burned them. Now an 11-point game. KD will pull up for 3. And he's off the mark. KD has been terrible in this game so far. Brown will draw the foul, and he'll get to the line. If KD continues to shoot this way, they stand no chance. But even Kyrie has not been... I'm not seeing a whole lot of effort on the defensive side of the ball for the Nets.
I just think the size of the Celtics right now is overwhelming the Nets.
It's the first one.
As Claxton will come in, Drummond will sit down. You know, with all the talk about the remarkable turnaround for Boston, Ime Udoka says a lot of it was just, hey, we weren't whole. We had injuries.
And he hits them both. 82-69.
First 27 games. But after December the 10th, he only missed 2 more.
Brown and Drummond with 4 fouls for the Nets. Kyrie gets it to KD, being guarded by Brown. Over to Curry. Curry pulls up at the free throw line and strong, no good. And once again, no one there for a rebound. No activity on the boards whatsoever for the Nets. Tatum being guarded by Curry. Tatum, a lot of contact there, will draw the foul. And he gets right to the free throw line once again. You look at the free throw competition. Boston 28, Brooklyn 18. Being out-rebounded.
And Tatum with 2 free throws.
This is starting to venture off in a run where Nets may not be able to come back. Tatum will hit the first one. Yo, yo, yo! Happy Easter, brother, and all in the chat as well. Happy Easter to you as well, Blaze Radio. Thank you for checking in. As we are now up to 26 thumbs up. That keeps helping us out, guys. Gets us out there into the algorithm.
Probably won't win the MVP, but he'll be in the top 5 perhaps in votes.
It's okay to take the probably out, Mike. He's not going to win it. There's no knock to him. He's an outstanding basketball player who was a franchise.
And he hits them both. 84-69. Boston on a 7-0 run in the past minute and 15 seconds. Gets it to Claxton.
Just midway through the third.
To KD. And that one almost stolen and goes out of bounds. There's not a whole lot of separation being made for the Nets. This Celtics defense is being extremely tough.
They had to realize who was going to be the man, who's going to get shots, who's going to play the point guard position, who's going to handle the basketball, and they figured it out as they progress into the season.
And I think going to Smart as their point guard.
Claxton to KD. KD will pull up inside the three-point mark and hits it. 84-71. They're going to need KD to warm up.
Defense, and I think it made him less anxious in his offensive role in that he was going to have.
Tatum will pull up quick, and that one is no good. Out of bounds off of Horford. Nets will take over.
Such a pass-first guy that it allowed Tatum and Brown to highlight their great.
Grant Williams will check in for the Celtics. Horford will check out.
Tatum averaging the career high 4.5 assists per game.
Kyrie being guarded by Smart. Kyrie trying to drive in the paint. A lot of contact there. Will draw the foul. Won't get it to go, but he will get to the free throw line. Right now, Smart is down on the ground, kind of holding his face. He's in some pain. And Boston fans saying Kyrie sucks. Why is there no trainer even going to him? Yeah, that's nothing illegal. Yeah, by Kyrie. Kyrie was just trying to go shoot, and his elbow hits the chin of Smart. There was nothing bad there. Nothing bad at all.
I would play LaMarcus Aldridge. Gives me size, give me post-up ability, give me the ability to pick and pop off of Kyrie and Kevin Durant. I just think he can impact this game.
Kyrie hits the first one. He's been automatic from the free throw line.
Has not played just yet. Irving last year in the playoffs in that first round.
What's up, Peaceful by Noise? You'll reach 5K subbies soon. Great stream. Thank you very much, Peaceful. Thank you very much. We're grinding. We're trying to get to that 5K mark. Hashtag 5K run. We're getting some great growth, and we're building a community here. I appreciate the kind words there, Noise. Welcome to the Coach Plays. Glad to have you. And I appreciate you. Kyrie will hit them both. 84, now 73.
The fans have been letting Kyrie Irving have it all night. One time I was standing over in the corner waiting for the end of the quarter interview with the coach, and Kyrie was standing over there as well, just stretching out. And the fans
Smart over to Tice. And that one's going to be stolen by KD. KD coming the other way. Will feed it for Claxton and up and in. And they cut it within 9. Nets need their own run now with 5 minutes left to go in the third. Tatum pulls up at the three-point mark, and he hits it. It is a 3 indeed.
What?
Nets was pulling within a little bit, and then Tatum says, nah, let's hit a 3. Kyrie, a little hesitation, a little work there. Being guarded by Grant Williams. Now Kyrie kicks over to Dragic for 3. And it's too strong, but it gets the roll in.
What?
And Dragic with an answer there. Dragic has had a nice night tonight. 14 minutes, 14 points, 6 for 7. Tatum to drive. Will draw the foul on Dragic. Dragic thought he went straight up. But they give him the foul.
offensive game. So you see Irving, see that cut right there, forces confusion between Brown and Smart and leaves Dragic wide open.
I like what we're watching right now. Al Horford leaves the bench, comes up.
Patty Mills, I don't even think has taken a shot tonight.
To let them know how we're going to defend them. And Jaylen Brown, all eyes and all ears as he gets instructions.
Tatum will make the first one, pushes this back to a 10-point game.
And we talked about Durant and Irving being great playoff performers. Tatum has gotten that reputation as well. He averaged almost 31 a game in that first-round loss. And remember, as a rookie, helped get the team to the Eastern Conference.
And Tatum will make them both.
Has averaged over 18 a game. He has shown he is another one of those players that rises to the occasion in the postseason. What a game he's having here today.
Going to be a loose ball foul here on Williams.
Grant Williams, that's his third. Only the second team foul.
The thing that makes Jason Tatum to me such an elite offensive weapon is his size, and he's extremely comfortable handling the basketball in traffic. He gets to his spots.
He's got such a cool, calm demeanor on the floor as well.
Claxton will get this one over to Durant. Durant will now pull up for two and hits it off the back rim. Maybe starting to heat up. Yep, Tyler says KD heating up a little bit. 9-point game. They're going to need some defensive efforts, though. Brown loses it momentarily. Will keep it. Almost lost it again. Brown kicks out, ties for a wide open three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Kyrie. Kyrie to the KD. Durant driving baseline. Tries to feed it down low to Claxton. We're going to get a blocking foul. And now Smart with 4, so... Yeah.
Boy, that's a charge, in my opinion.
From this angle, looking sideways, which sometimes a tough way to do, that looked like a charge.
The way I would call it, the ball is passed. I like the old interpretation. Play on.
Yes, but thank you for bobbing and weaving. They didn't play on. They made a call. That's a charge.
Gets it down low to Claxton. Claxton did a good job. Missed it, but got his own rebound. Did a really good job of getting in between two defenders there, but stayed with it and gets rewarded with the tip in. 89-82. A little bit there, Linda. White pulls up for 3, and that one's too strong. No good, but rebound Horford, and in. There's just not a whole lot of effort for the Nets. Of course, they're undersized, but still. Gets it to Claxton, kicks it over to Dragic, to Kyrie. Kyrie will drive. In trouble, hands it off Claxton. Claxton now hands it right back to Kyrie. Kyrie pulls up for 3, and he hits it. And they're going to say that was a long 2, foot on the line.
With a hand signal right there.
Oh, didn't see that.
Yeah, just a hello.
He was surrounded by Celtics.
What a shot that was.
It was an incredible shot. And there's the steal by Kyrie, and Tatum will get a quick foul.
That's going to be 3 fouls.
So Tatum with 3 now. That's going to get us to a stoppage. Let's see Kyrie make this shot. It was a 2. Did he flick off? I think he might have flicked off either some fans or a bench. I don't know. Holy cow. Pretty sure he just said deuces. Alright, so we got 14 people in the house, 26 thumbs up. If you've yet to hit the thumbs up, smash it right now. Let's see if we can get to 30 thumbs up. That helps us get viewed and get out there to a lot more people as we're in this stoppage of play. And if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, here's a message from Ron Burgundy.
I don't know how to put this, but I'm kind of a big deal.
Irwin, appreciate you for joining the stream, big fella. Says good morning from the Philippines. Thank you for the live coverage. Absolutely, Early. Appreciate you for joining the Coach Plays. Hope you're having a great Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to you. From the Philippines. That's awesome, man. I guess you can't close caption live streams. I need to find a way for that to be a thing. Because there's so many people who could do that. Who could benefit from that, and that would really help out our brand, stretching it out to as many people as we can. I need to look in if there's any way possible to have closed caption. Certification. Can't right now. That's something that we need to look into a little bit. So we're just on a commercial break right now. Linda says, do you love sports? Do you love making new friends? Hit that subscribe button and you instantly become a family member. Appreciate you very much, Linda. Always being in the chat, always working. You're a big part of like growing this channel, growing this community. It's our community. You're a big part of that, Linda. I really appreciate that. Hope you're having a really good Easter Sunday. Linda, what do you think of the new thumbnails? Kind of tried to go in a different direction, finding ways to stand out against the other sports content out there. I don't think a whole lot of people put themselves in their thumbnails, so kind of took a vibe from Mr. Beast, our Hall of Fame member, Coach Hallen. Rick gave me a great idea, and we took it. Irving at the top gets a quick screen there by KD. Right back to KD for the pick and pop, and he will be fouled by Brown. Yeah, I do too. You like me being in the thumbnails and having the logos on each side. I think it's a pretty good touch. Have you ever watched USFL, Coach? Besides, I didn't even watch between once and twice by different players and different teams from Tulsa. I've watched about 30 minutes yesterday, BKL. Awesome, Linda. Kevin Durant will miss the first free throw. They need to hit those.
This year, Brooklyn, they entered the season as the favorites to win it all with their big three, but a lot of issues came about. Kyrie Irving and the vaccine mandate, first part-time, then only road games. Kevin Durant with the
there we go.
Injury. James Harden
a happy face.
A major in-season trade.
Or an animated face.
7th seed.
Or a confused
and throw
face.
in Joe Harris, season-ending surgery.
I don't know what I'm doing.
As a starter and an elite sniper.
91-85. Tatum to Horford. Over to the corner for a Grant Williams three. Is off the mark, no good. But Tatum gets an offensive rebound. The boards is where the Nets are going to lose today. If they do. Gets it down low to Horford. Great block there by Claxton, though. Dragic pushing it. And now we'll slow it down. Gets it to Kevin Durant. Kyrie is off the floor right now. Kevin Durant drives. And that one is stolen. KD has turned it over about 6 times tonight. But Tatum will now turn it over. Now a 3-on-1. KD right back to Brown. And it's blocked by Brown. Jaylen Brown. Hands it off to Jaylen. Jaylen will put it off the backboard and in. Great effort by Jaylen Brown coming from behind. Saved 2 points for the Celtics there. 93-85. 8-point game. 40 seconds left in the third. KD
And he made that pregame speech about giving it all.
trying to drive in on Tatum. Pulls up, and that one is blocked.
Tatum with the block shot on a Durant jumper.
Tatum says, no, sir. No, sir.
Just 7 of 19 from the field.
20 seconds left to play in the third.
Different shot clock and game clock.
The defense has mattered here tonight for the Celtics.
5 to shoot.
Tatum pulls up for 3. Bang! And you just knew that was going in from the moment go. Dragic, fade away. 2 is no good. 96-85 Celtics will go to the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead.
And the Celtics will head to the fourth quarter with an 11-point lead.
An epic game between the Celtics and the Nets. Yeah, you got to give big credit for the Celtics. They are putting it to the Nets right now. The Nets just getting bullied in the paint. The Nets size is showing up big. They could use LaMarcus Aldridge. Drummond has been out in foul trouble a lot tonight. He's going to need to stay in pretty well the whole fourth quarter, I believe. But man, so I need to turn that down just a bit. Getting bullied in the paint for sure. Getting out rebounded. So this is what we've got so far here. Kevin Durant with 18, slowly heating up, but he's 7 of 19, 0 for 2 from the three-point mark. Brown with 3, Drummond with 8. Would have had a lot more if didn't get in foul trouble. Kyrie with now 21, 5 of 11. Still not too efficient, but when he gets to the free throw line, he is money. Seth Curry with 9, Claxton with 9. Claxton's had a solid day. 3 blocks, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. And then for the Celtics, Tatum with now 27. Horford with 18. Horford has had himself a really good game down low. Smart with 18 and Brown with 14. So multiple people, 4 people in double figures. Just 2 for the Nets. And of course, you could guess which 2. When you look at team stats right here, field goal percentage 51 for Brooklyn, 49 for Celtics. 3-point percentage 40 for Brooklyn, 39 for Boston. Turnovers 14 for Brooklyn, 10 for Boston. And the big stat right here, 32 rebounds to 21 in favor of Boston. And that is exactly what is happening here tonight, Brandon. 27 thumbs up, guys. 3 away from that 30 mark. See if we can get there. Would love to really get to 50, but we're going to need to get an influx of people in here to get to 50. Heat with a big win, 115-91 over the Hawks. That was a big first game for the Heat. Kind of put a statement out there. Yeah, for sure, Brandon.
This was great. It was different from the first half. Felt like offensively we got going.
It was the Nets plus 4.5. Brown will finish strong with 2 hands, so I'm going to need a big fourth quarter for that bet to not lose, Linda. I need the Nets to not lose by more than 4. Not looking good right now.
He sets the tone, and his aggressiveness on both ends. Let alone if they're going to help off him, he's going to make him pay. He's confident guy is going to knock those
White
shots
to Tatum. Tatum now being double teamed.
Bruce Brown, nice play to start for Brooklyn.
And he puts a shot up as he's doubled, and that'll be a shot clock violation. So a good defensive answer there.
Defense. Claxton senses out what was the action that was taking place.
100%, Brandon. And Brooklyn's going to have to find a way to steal some of those possessions in this fourth quarter. Dragic over to the right to Irving.
The opening minute of the fourth. Irving's got 21 points.
Irving hesitates.
He also has 3 steals.
In trouble. Will get it to Dragic. Over to Curry. Curry will drive. Now hands it off to Claxton. And he finishes strong with the 2 hands. Gets it back within 7.
Curry's got off scoring early. And now it's some nice passing.
96-89. Horford at the top. Still no Drummond at this moment. And Tatum will drive and will get fouled.
But that looked like a good block. But he will head to the free throw line once again.
Well, with Irving isolating, they doubled. The ball swung to Curry, and a nice job driving it, drawn, and dishing for the Claxton dunk.
Question to you, Coach. If I'm Ime Udoka and I've been in this situation as a coach, you think, do I steal some minutes by putting some subs in?
Those are very critical numbers there. Like I say, the big one is the rebound to me.
And those guys can get rest at the end
Tatum
of the
will hit the first one.
Those tough decisions that you got to make.
They are tough, especially in playoff games. Do you roll with the hot group? Do you bring stars back? Do you play stars more? All difficult, challenging decisions.
And again, though,
And Tatum will make it back to a 9-point game.
Not till Wednesday. Game 3 not until Saturday.
The one thing I would say, Mike, is I never bought into that. There's no back-to-backs now. There's plenty of time to rest.
Kyrie pulls up for 3. Bang! Big shot there.
What? Anytime Kevin Durant and Kyrie is not on the floor,
Kyrie trying to keep the Nets in it.
On the floor to single-handedly play. They're going to see 2 bodies and double teams at all times.
And I would say that a similar thing for Jason Tatum.
Pritchard to White. White fakes the pass.
White trying to drive in and lost it momentarily, and it is turned over. So here comes Kyrie the other way.
It's actually his 5th steal.
Kyrie will pull up another 3 and hits it. Kyrie says, calm down. Back to a 3-point game. Just like that. Hold everything. Kyrie has pulled the Nets within 3. Wow. How it can turn real quick when you get a superstar. Kyrie is just stupid, Shea Flat says. Kyrie right now, 27 points, 7 of 13, 4 of 7 from the 3-point mark, 9 of 9 at the free throw. He's got 3 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals tonight, and also 1 block. He's turned it over 3 times. Durant has turned it over 5. Right now, Kyrie at a +4, the only starter that is in the plus column for the Nets, as Durant, Brown, and Drummond each have -13. Claxton and Mills are a +8. But Kyrie trying to keep the Nets in this game. Sure did, Brandon. You know he lives for this moment. Fans are booing him, telling him he sucks, and he's draining threes, keeping his team in it. I would not be shocked, Linda. No love lost there between him and Celtics fans, as we are 3 subscribers away from 4,850. We're getting closer and closer to zeroing in on that 5K mark. Share the tweet. That's funny. Kyrie, you suck. Suck my... Oh, not anymore, Brandon. But still, defense is going to have to be played by the Nets. And there's going to have to be some rebounding. Yeah, but I can't, and I don't really like Kyrie, I'll say that. I don't blame him for that instance. You got that fan just hauling off, hey, you suck. I mean, let him have a response, I guess. It'd be hard to say he can't respond to that. So, guys, we will be live Tuesday night for the Memphis Grizzlies Timberwolves Game 2. That'll be the next time we're live. Oh, for sure. And if I'm the Nets, you got to double Tatum every time he gets the ball. Make someone else beat you.
Yes, that's what it takes. That's the effort. Now can we come back and rebound? All of us, all right?
Nash saying the right things.
Take a lot, but we can do it.
They've got to rebound, and there's way too many times you don't even see anybody trying to get an effort for rebounds. Dragic will get a kickball here.
Celtics will regain. There is no lead safe when you play Brooklyn. You have two of the most.
Brandon says, "Let's go, Wolves, make it 2-0."
And now both of them starting to get it going a little bit, and a 15-point lead cut to 3.
And this is a Celtics team as good as they've been this year. I believe the numbers are 5-16 in games decided by 5 points or less.
Smart for a three-pointer is no good. Rebound Claxton. Gets it to Brown, and he will work it down the court. A 3-point game. Hands it off to Kyrie. Being guarded by Jaylen Brown. Back to Irving. No KD on the court. Irving will just dive in on Tatum and will lay it in for an easy 2. And we are back to a 1-point game as KD will go to the table to check in.
And he's more elusive than anyone they have.
Brown will get it to Smart. And that is foul on Irving.
Are they going to stay side-to-side swipe? As Irving picks up his 4th.
Steve Nash is telling his staff to check and see. Kyrie saying
Irving is trying to say all ball.
The side out either way.
But it is the 4th foul, and it was a lot of ball. That's why I didn't
That's
like
tough to say. You definitely hit a lot of ball there, but I felt like he's sliding down the whole arm of Smart. Dragic will get that steal and lost it, though. So Jaylen Brown that comes the other way and drives. Well defended. And now we get a late foul on Brown.
That's a dangerous play by Kyrie Irving. He very well could have picked up his 5th foul on Brown's drive.
It is, but I also admire putting your body on the line in a verticality situation.
Wow, did great. Did all ball there.
The foul on Bruce Brown there on Grant Williams' rebound is his.
So Smart with the ball. Hands it off Tatum. Tatum gets a little bit of separation now. Kicks for Grant Williams 3. Lot of contact there. No foul. And he's off the mark. Dragic will drive. Puts it up and just a heave and nothing there. Was trying to get contact. No call. Jaylen Brown the other way. No good. Horford put back is no good as well. Nets will have it the other way. Brown hands it off to Kyrie, to KD for 3. Got it.
What?
A turn of events here. Brandon said there's KD. Tatum hesitates, drives, floats it. Off the mark, no good. Out of bounds on Grant Williams, and the Nets will have the ball. I believe this is like an 11-0 run for the Nets.
And the Nets want a timeout. Steve Nash is fired up on the sidelines.
what has been sparked by Kyrie Irving, the Nets now have the lead after being down by like 10. 100-98. Nets with this lead. 2 thumbs up away from 30. Smash those thumbs up, guys. Wow. Turn of events, and the +4 is looking like it's got life now. Title defense begins today for Portis time and the Bucks. Portis was always a really good Arkansas Razorback, Linda. Yeah, so far Nets have done a good job here in the fourth, not accumulating fouls. I believe Drummond has 4 fouls still, so he can start playing a little bit more freely now that we're within 8 minutes left in this game. Boy, the Sports Fury are verified. That's crazy. I wonder what you have to do to get verified. I guess that's like a 100,000 subscriber mark. So commercial break, as this has been a really good second half. Just an incredible run by the Nets, which is what they've always had in them. KD being very slow out of the gate today. Kyrie was pretty slow too. Oh yeah, for sure. He'll be a big benefit for someone's roster. Nets was at a 55% out of 77 votes to win this game out of our poll. We'll go ahead and end that poll. That's a good point there, Brandon. Not how you start, it's how you finish. But the biggest thing is, even with the slow starts out of their stars, Celtics never were able to push the lead. Nets were always able to stay in striking distance. And that is why they're here, where they are now.
And now lead by 2.
Claxton. Nets with the ball, hands it off to KD, being guarded tightly by Smart. And that one is a kickball by Tatum.
When you think about it, Irving's had one of the most unique seasons the NBA's ever seen, all because of his choice not to.
Yeah, this will be a very difficult loss for the Celtics if they lose this game.
But when he's been on the court, when he's played, he is one of the most electrifying players in the game. Another outstanding performance.
So you have Tice guarding because Boston has stayed big with their starting unit. He's got Dragic.
Irving drives on Tatum, gets it.
Irving will get the 2 to lay in, and he's chirping with the fans. I believe he kind of did a hand gesture to the fans behind his head earlier. Fans just give it to Kyrie.
Largest lead of the game for the Nets, who've scored 13
Horford trying to find someone, hands it off to Smart. Smart's got to put a shot up soon, trying to drive, and Dragic will foul him.
Through 5 minutes, they're 0 for 7.
Look at Kyrie Irving talking about having the discussion. What's going to take place? frustrated but excited about taking over this game. And if you're Tice, get in the middle. Don't allow him to turn the corner. Your responsibility is to make sure he sees a body in front of him.
And has to pass the ball.
Tatum being guarded by Kyrie. Tatum throws it over to the left, and it's turned over. Brown with the pick. He's going to push the court, kicks it out to Tatum, to KD, and KD's off the mark. That was Kyrie on the handoff to KD. KD that would have been a huge shot there. Jaylen Brown gets Brown in the air, and Jaylen will just finish at the rim easy for 2. Facts, Brandon. 102-100. Kyrie at the top with 6:15 left to play. Kyrie between the legs. Step back. 3 ball over Tatum is blocked. Here comes the Celtics the other way. Smart. Can't get it to go. Great defense by KD. Nets coming the other way now. Hands it to Dragic. Dragic drives. Floats it off the left hand. Can't get it to go, but Claxton with the putback and draws the foul.
He has been terrific.
104-100. Claxton just giving enough boards for the Nets here late in this one. Trying to complete the 3-point play. He doesn't. Missed it. So 104-100, it will stay. Fourth quarter, Nets 19 points, Celtics with 4. Jaylen Brown will get inside there for a 2. 104-102. KD over to Kyrie. Kyrie for 3. Bang!
What?
Kyrie is heating up. Or at this point, you can just say he's on fire. 107-102. He's basically giving the middle finger to all Boston Celtics fans right now. Kyrie willing the Celtics, or willing the Nets past the Celtics right now. After every shot, Kyrie just kind of looks at the fans. My goodness. Kyrie with 34 points now. He has 34 points. He's plus 12. 1 block. 4 steals. 6 assists. 4 rebounds. 5 of 9 from the 3-point mark. 10 of 17 field goals. 9 for 9 at the free throw. He has 34. Kevin Durant with 21. Claxton now has double digits as he's got 13 points, 8 rebounds. Drummond, who has stayed in foul trouble, has 8, and he had 8 early in this game. For the Celtics, 29 for Tatum, 18 for Horford, 18 for Smart, and 18 for Brown. So that is where we are at right now. 1 thumbs up away from 30 likes. Smash those thumbs up, guys. Share it to a friend. And as always, if you haven't yet subscribed to the Coach Plays, hit that bell. Hit the button, hit the bell for notifications, and join us for a lot of sports live streams.
3-point turnaround here in the second half as the Celtics led by 15 in the third period. Dragic, good ball denial.
Smart down low to Tatum. Tatum, a lot of contact, can't get it to go. Eventually rebounded Dragic.
Tatum thought he got hit.
I like Durant's fight right now in the paint, though.
Durant being guarded by Tice. Will get it to Brown, who is wide open. Kicks it for a wide open Dragic for 3, and he's off the mark. Missed opportunity for the Nets. Brown gets right through. Reverse lay-in is no good, though. I don't think he had to go reverse. Should have just went up and easy with it. Brown to Kyrie. Kyrie driving baseline behind the back pass to Brown, and he will walk it back out to the top. Give to KD. KD will get fouled by Tice. That one's on the floor.
I think that the Celtics have missed some really point-blank.
They sure have down the stretch.
One thing I like what
Seth Curry checking in.
the basketball. So if you don't have anything, getting rid of it. They're getting back to the hands of Kyrie or KD, but they're getting rid of the
6 for
basketball.
6. Yep. That's how it goes.
And
Seth Curry back in.
Yeah, and Ime Udoka deciding to go small, bringing back Derek White and taking out Tice.
Foul on Tice.
This goes out of bounds. Will remain Nets ball.
To shoot now for Brooklyn.
Irving will inbounds to Claxton at the top, and will hand it to KD.
Shot clock at 7.
Horford guarding KD. KD steps back, now tries to drive. Pull up long, tough shot for 2. No good. Rebound Celtics. Celtics in a little bit of a drought here. See what they can get going now. 4:15 left to play. Smart drives. Kicks all the way back out to White for Jaylen Brown for 3. And he hits it. A much-needed 3 for the Boston Celtics. It's going good right now, Linda. Nets up 3. And I've got the Nets on plus 4.5 points, so they just don't have to lose by more than 4. Irving will draw the foul on Jaylen Brown. Yeah, it's actually going good so far.
On Jaylen Brown, 3rd team foul.
That's good offense by Smart, getting deep. Good extra pass by White. And Brown knocks down the 3.
Gets it to Durant. 3:45 left to play.
Durant wants to take Tatum.
Durant, a little bit of hesitation, will now go right. Gets some separation. They're going to get him for a push-off.
Offensive foul on Durant. His 3rd personal.
He definitely pushed off.
And clearly uses that
Tatum was guarding.
the left arm to
Right there, yep.
Tatum on the drive.
And his 6th turnover.
Derek White back up top to Smart.
Smart driving and gets an easy lane there on Kyrie and gets it up and in. And we are right back to a tie ball game. And the Nets want to call a timeout and reset. So now the Celtics go on a run and they have evened up the score. Nets with some missed opportunities have us back at a tie ball game once again. Brown, Smart, and Tatum all with 4 fouls, yeah. But at this point, it's not too bad. I mean, 3:15 left to play in the game. At this point, they can just play their game. All right, so we are back. What's up, Austin? Austin says, let's go Boston Celtics. Welcome to the Coach Plays, Austin. Hit the thumbs up as you come in. And if you like what you see, subscribe to the Coach Plays. We appreciate having you. 3 minutes left to go in this one. Every possession matters now. Kyrie driving, pull up jumper near the free throw line is good. Had 2 people in his face, and he still gets it to drop.
I don't know what you do. I like the idea.
White now with the ball at the top, being guarded by Curry. Gets a screen. White with a little bit of space, drives and gets it to go. And a quick steal, no. Kyrie able to keep it. Brown is down on the ground the other way. Claxton will drive and draw the foul. Celtics wanted a stoppage of play because Jaylen Brown was down on the ground. I think he might have took a finger to the eye.
5-on-4 situation.
Only a 58% shooter from the line.
He really did them a favor by putting the ball in the hands of Claxton.
Claxton's 1 of 3 from the line today. There's some blood. Jaylen Brown saying,
Let's go Boston sports. Boston Red Sox win today, Austin says. Boston sports fan.
It was like a boxing match right now.
If you like Boston sports, Austin, check our guy out. Beantown Breakdown covers everything Boston sports related.
And there you see.
Oh, yeah. Jaylen Brown tried to get underneath underneath Kyrie to steal this ball, and Kyrie's elbow hit him in the face, but it was not because of Kyrie. It had everything to do with Jaylen Brown just trying to make a good play and gets underneath. That was just basketball play there.
It's going to be hard because
over 31 likes now. Appreciate you guys very much. 2:31 left to play in this game.
That was a regular season term.
So Claxton to the free throw line. His first attempt. All these free throws matter big now. And Claxton will miss the first one.
He's played such a terrific game. 13 points, 8 rebounds, some excellent defense inside. He's got 3 block shots. The crowd letting him hear it here.
And he missed them both. Tough trip to the free throw line there. Missed opportunities at some points. White almost went with a backcourt there. Being guarded by Seth Curry. White to the right. White driving baseline. And he's going to step out of bounds. Celtics will turn it over. Nets with the ball. Let's see it here. Yeah, clear as day, stepped out of bounds with the left foot also. Inbounds to Brown, and he will walk it down the court. Brown will hand it off to Kyrie, being guarded by Jaylen Brown. He gets a screen, and now we get an exchange. White on Kyrie. Kyrie drives in the paint. Pull up. Shot. No good. Rebound Horford. Boy, every possession with a lot of weight right now. 150 left to play. Anna R. says, come on, Celtics. Marcus Smart over to Tatum. Tatum to Smart. Smart for 3. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Nets. Seth Curry will get the rebound. KD walks it over to the left. Being guarded by White. KD tries to drive in. Lost it momentarily. We'll get it. Now we'll pull that jump shot. Gets the roll in. 111-109 Nets with the lead. And Jaylen Brown bleeding out the nose again, and they're going to have to do a stoppage of play. Absolutely. Check out Beantown Breakdown if you're a Boston's fan, and subscribe and support Boston Sports Family. Absolutely. Covers everything Boston sports related. Beantown Breakdown.
Not afraid. Struggling at times, careless at times. Get the big deuce for the Nets.
Durant has kind of struggled today keeping his hands on that ball. Right there, he's able to regain possession and make the shot. Yeah, Jaylen right now is a faucet out of his nose with the blood.
Both coaches take advantage by talking to their teams.
I'm going to turn this down just for a little bit. Don't want to get copyrighted by that arena music. And we will bring in the game audio once this once we get back started. Because they've got some arena music right now blasting. Guys, if you are new to the Coach Plays, hit that red button. Join the team. Join the fam. Subscribe to the Coach Plays. We do a lot of sports live streams like this. We will be live Tuesday night for the Memphis Grizzlies Timberwolves Game 2.
Championship this year, but one of these teams will not even make it out of the first round.
So Celtics will inbound it. Smart has it at the top. Gets a screen, rolls right, gets inside the paint, and no good. Horford gets the rebound and puts it up and in. Tie ball game again, 1-11, 1-11. 1 minute left to play. Kyrie with it at the top. Isolation right now. It's just him and Smart at the top as KD will come for a screen. A lot of contact there. Irving pulls up for 3. Hits it! Over! Marcus Smart! And the Celtics call a timeout. Irving right now just putting it all on his shoulders.
Uncle Drew acting a fool. Gets the matchup that he wants. Already has a rhythm all.
Kyrie Irving with the step back 3. Smart with a hand in his face. And he just gets it drained right on him. So we go to a commercial break. Nets take a 3-point lead with 45 seconds left to go. Nets found themselves, I believe, down by 11 at one point late in this game. Kind of looked like that could be a run that would propel the Celtics to a win. But since then, Kyrie went on an 8-0 run just himself. Wheeled the Nets back into it. And the Nets, down the stretch, has done a good job of not having more fouls. Staying out of foul trouble. Getting a few rebounds when it was needed. And they now have a 3-point game. This has been a fun game to watch down the stretch. Brooklyn 114, Celtics 113. So Celtics with a quick 2 there on that drive. Kyrie up by 1. Now driving in the paint, being doubled, kicks it out KD. KD has to throw up a long 3, and it's off the mark, no good, rebound Horford. They doubled Kyrie right there and forced him to pass. 8 seconds to shoot. Jalen turning around, kicks out, Smart, waits, gets down low to Tatum, gets it to go at the buzzard! And the Celtics win at the buzzard! They wave it off, though. What's going on? Celtics are celebrating. I think he got it off.
They're waving off whether or not to check to see if the game ended. The basket counts.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
What a play by Marcus Smart. Turns down.
Tatum with a spin around lay-in. There was 8 seconds left. It's over. Jalen kicked it out to Smart. Smart hesitates. What a great feed to Jason Tatum. He got it up and in. The Celtics with a walk-off win by Jason Tatum. Incredible feed there by Smart. Spin move by Tatum. Coach Allen says, what? Linda says, holy shit, are you kidding me? And the Celtics win a critical game 1 in Boston. Shea Flat says, wow. And the coach wins the spread with a plus 4.5 of the Nets. What a finish here in this one.
The Celtics make the final play and the one that counts.
And Mike, we look and
Give it up for the Celtics defense on that last possession against the Nets. They doubled Kyrie, forced him to pass, and KD had to put up a Hail Mary shot with a deep three.
Just tell me what you're feeling right now.
It's incredible.
This is going to be one hell of a series, I'll tell you that. One hell of a series.
Take me back to that play, that last possession.
We got to stop. 12 seconds left.
Wow.
Just a layup. Jalen's bleeding. Time is running out. Just how would you describe this game?
This is playoff basketball. Obviously one of the best teams in the league.
A great game, a great finish. What a game one indeed. Arcu 3. That was incredible to watch. Very clutchness there by Jason Tatum, but even better pass, I thought, by Marcus Smart. Could have easily squared up and took a jumper. That would have been a mid-range, but he saw Tatum cutting to the basket. And Kyrie was sitting there, but it was too late to make the move. We've got 33 thumbs up in the building, almost 800 views. Appreciate you guys. This was a fun game, and it's going to be an even funner series. Guys, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up, hanging out with us tonight. We will see you live for Game 2 of the Memphis Timberwolves game on Tuesday night. Until next time, guys, stay humble, stay kind, and peace.
Never fake, I keep it real.
Well, they came to double Kyrie Irving with Horford.